too. But how do you feel overall about how you defend?
Not bad. I thought they got some back cuts. They got some cheap stuff every once in a while. We still had a, the sprint back to the paint and protect it in the break is still a very complex issue for us. So we're going to have to try to work on just running back to the paint and turning around and facing the opponent as he comes down. So we got to get a little better at that. But I thought that for the most part we got hands up, we challenged, and we did a pretty good job defensively.
What did you take from the effort that James gave you defensively when he was guarding Green, who's obviously
James is strong, and he gets those guys, he pushes them out. I think Green early took kind of got a shot over him, but other than that, he was fronting them, pushing them out, and just being aggressive defensively. So James is, James is really strong. So him playing against guys like Bass and Green, those guys, that doesn't bother us. We switch a lot of that stuff. TJ is actually a good guy, has very good feet on the perimeter, so we do a lot of that. So I think he did a nice job.
No, every night you don't know what's going to happen until the game starts and you get a feel for it. On the big picture, how deep into a season do you have to go before you get a feel of what you have?
Oh, we got a while yet to go. I mean, we're still trying to get rotations and who's playing and a lot of different things going on.
Hey, like the media.
All right, and so we got a long way to go, but I like the guys how they've worked. I like the fact that we spent a lot of time in the gym. Some days got real long in there. We ground out a lot of practice time, a lot of defensive stuff, which is the most enjoyable thing all the time to do. But they didn't complain. They just kind of did it, and so I like the spirit about the team. They're willing to work. And if you're willing to work, you'll get better. That's a big thing. Now we have a lot of stuff to work on. Our pace of our game is not where we want it offensively, but we're getting stops and we're getting out running. And tonight was a spurty game for us. We got out to a big lead, and that's always a dangerous thing because I think everybody starts taking it easy. But I thought there were some real good things out there tonight with us as far as defensively wise, and then trying to cut and work off of the post with Dwight. We had some good kickouts for open shots there. And we got to smooth out our offense so we have more flow to it. But I mean, for the third game of the season, hey, we played 3 games at 3-0. I'm not going to get too picky. But we have a lot of stuff to work on here.
Is it up to a guy like James to kind of reverse the lull that you had after they got it down to 11 and they?
Well, yeah. I mean, you could just see that we had lost our. We lost our spark. It's coming off after the halftime, and yeah, James did a good job. But actually, we got a group out there. One small, Papa Nicolau actually during that group, during that thing, move the ball. Demo I think was out there, and we had a smaller group, and we kind of bumped it back up from the 13-14 up to around 20 again in the fourth quarter. Then we just kind of kind of cruised in from there. But I like the fact that during that time we had some good attacks. We got hit a 3, we got some transition, we scored off our defense. So a lot of positives during different areas of the game. There are a lot of positives during different times in the game.
You mentioned that you guys have a brief stop here, then it's back on the road. Another tough back-to-back, 2 hard places to play. What have you seen from the first 3 games that you hope to see as you guys head into Philadelphia?
Well, we got to go up to Philly, play a young team. Last year they beat us there, so we got to come up there. We got to give a really good effort. We got a couple guys dinged up. I know Dwight banged knees early in the first half, and he's in the training room now. And Black hurt his got a knee in the thigh. So we're a little bit dinged up with Pat being out. So we're just going to have a good practice tomorrow and get up to Philly, and then we got typical NBA. Fly down to Miami, and got them the next day.
How happy are you with what Isaiah Cannon gave you tonight?
Yeah, I thought Isaiah was pretty solid. I thought that his defense was good. He's a very good shooter. He had some decent looks that he didn't make, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. I thought he did a pretty good job of moving the ball on, and we just got to get he and Troy, a lot of the young guys, recognizing where the openings are of the defense and just moving the ball a little bit quicker. But I thought he did a nice job overall, considering he's going against an all-pro player in Rondo.
Anything else? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.